Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today, this is what I'm going to say to you people in the Transformers community that are G1 fans, aka by another person as G-Winders, which is pretty funny. As well as, if there was another funnier name, for you, you would have been called GU complainers because you always complain about Michael Bay's Transformers sales saying they are not accurate to G1. Guess what? Not every Transformers franchise has to be based on G1. Transformers has also lived without G1. When you try to reintroduce G1 to Bumblebee, to Rise of the Beast, and of course Transformers 1, it did not work. Because no one cares about G1 Transformers anymore. They care about cybernetic alien Transformers. That's what the Transformers are now. They are cybernetic aliens. Get that into your head. Okay? Here's the thing also. The Bayfirst was my very first introduction to Transformers. Yeah. I thank Michael Bay for that. Here's the thing also. Those of you that said, I don't think Transformers The Last Night will get a sequel. It will get a sequel. Why? Because that's where the money would be at. Also, if you're going to say, well, the actors are getting too old, quit with that excuse. None of the actors nor Michael Bay said that they have moved on and they're going to do something else. None of them said that ever. Also, remember Peter Cullen? He never gave up on being Optimus Prime. Because you know why? Because Peter Cullen, he is not just a Optimus Prime, but also he was the Optimus Prime. Unless there's someone else that would fulfill his role. But other than that, Peter Cullen wanted to be Optimus Prime. He keep on fighting for that. Sometimes he gets it, sometimes he doesn't. But that shows you that Peter Cullen, he himself is Optimus Prime. Alright? Get that in your head. Also, if he wanted to come back into Bayfirst to be Optimus Prime one more time, I would allow him. Simply because he was a good actor. Anyways, here's also another reason why I'm going to say this. Because with the Bayfirst, we got not only the Transformers films, but also our films referencing them. We got the games, also some other games that reference them. We got books out of them. We got arcade games out of them. We even got anime out of the Bayfirst. So you're going to say that the Bayfirst doesn't have a huge impact? It does. Also, we got even a theme park from Universal that was based on the Bayfirst. This is why the Bayfirst is going to get restored. And guess what? We are going to get the sequel to The Last Night after the Bay cut of The Last Night releases. You know why? Because here's how to fix this. First of all, let us just release the Bay cut of The Last Night, so that we can add the stuff that didn't make it to The Last Night, and that add them in, so that we could give out more context on what happened. Second of all, we would have released the Bay cut of Bumblebee, which is going to be the way Michael Bay wanted it. Then afterwards, we would have released that Transformers Night film, as well as that Transformers, World War II film. Then afterwards, we would have gone Beast Wars. Then afterwards, here's two things. Either we could end it just with the sequel to The Last Night, or we would get the sequel to The Last Night. This is where the Transformers would have prepared themselves to face Unicron, but then Unicron takes over Earth, and then this is how the Transformers would have, lost. Then afterwards, they will have to go back in time. Then afterwards, we would have got another film that would continue the sequel of the sequel to The Last Night, where we would have gotten, the Transformers that used to be dead brought back to life. And of course, some of the Transformers that have not been made into the film make it into the film. They will all go in, defeat Unicron, and of course, they would have used the Allspark as Earth's core to repair Earth, and there you go. That's how you would end it. It's basically not that hard. So yeah, basically, here's the thing. Remember her. For Paramount, hashtag restore the Bayverse and hashtag release the Last Night Bay Cut. Because we're going to need that. We're going to need all of the Bayverse to be restored. Not just half of it. Give us all of it. Alright, Paramount? Anyways, that's all I'm going to say. Bye.